97.7 The Dog, your Flannel's classic rock station. Lindsay with you on your Friday morning, and I have the pleasure joining me here in the studios this morning, Craig Evans with COF. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Lindsay, and thank you for letting me be here this morning.
No problem. Thank you for joining us. Well, tell us a little bit about your day service program. That's what you're here for. So explain to us, what all does the day service program at COF entail?
Very good. Really, the question is, what doesn't it entail? We have the distinct privilege of providing services for individuals with disabilities, individuals and their families. And that encompasses all the concepts of recreation, education, wellness, and vocational. And primarily this morning, I'd like to spend most of the time discussing our vocational program, simply because we are discussing adults. And our goal is to stimulate and promote as normal of a day as possible. And as we all know, adults do go to work between the hours of 8 and 5, Monday through Friday. And if we can provide that same form of normalization, then that's our goal. And that involves, everything, integration, expectations, standards of excellence, all of those things. We have a number of contracts currently with some local businesses around the Burlington and Ottawa areas. And what that allows is the clients that we serve to contribute in a very, very successful way. These are skills they're very good at. Again, it's not a matter of placing someone in a position of they may succeed or they may fail. These are skills that they're very adequate in. They just simply need the opportunity to utilize them. So primarily you're looking at hand assembly, packaging, collating, which is like inspecting different products visually, attention to detail, motivation. I could go on and on. COF should be viewed upon as a community contributor and a resource, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, to the people we serve and to their families, but as a community contributor. Those that aren't familiar with COF, in particular with the day service program and what we do with the local businesses, I strongly encourage them to contact us, whether they themselves want to be directly involved or not. Just the fact that we're such a vital piece of the community, everyone should know more about COF. We offer tours around individuals, the convenience of their schedules. Nothing I like to do more than give a tour. Everybody likes to show off.
Yeah.
And the individuals that we have working with us in our vocational program, there's a lot to be proud of.
So you'd be the first one to say that, if there was a business to say, hey, we're looking for somebody to put data entry or something like that, but you kind of make sure to keep them like, okay, well, this person would not be good at that sort of job. You're kind of in charge of placing them where they excel at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You could almost view COF, day service, myself, manager, the staff, as kind of your human resources department. We know the strengths and the weaknesses of the individuals we serve. What we don't know are the business needs. What do you need? Let us know. And I think we can complement one another.
Well, that's great. If a business is listening right now and thinks, you know what, we could really use somebody in this area of our office, who would they need to contact and get a hold of?
Primarily, that would be me. And I can be reached at 785-242-5035. That's the Ottawa office. In addition, Wayne Baylor is the director of day services, and he can be reached at that same number. As for the other services that COF offers, we talked about what doesn't COF do.
Yeah.
There is the provision of targeted case management. Again, that's directly impacting the individuals and their families. That's a major asset to families. I really encourage anyone out there that doesn't feel like they're well educated in what COF does. They need to find out whether they have direct needs or networking, friends, family, whatever. It is a major community provider, and everyone should be aware of the services that we offer. And again, call, make an appointment, come in, have a tour of our residential facilities, the day service program. You can meet and greet with some of the staff, with administration. We're very proud of what we do. The individuals that we serve are proud of what they do. We just simply want to make sure we're doing our part, that everyone is aware of us.
Absolutely. Well, is there anything, Craig, that you want to add and get out there to the listeners?
Well, I guess just to kind of sum up, it is really one of the other benefits of my position, Mr. Wayne Baylor, as I mentioned earlier, is to help companies assess, what their needs are, they know, and whether or not we can help or not. And we're going to be straight up and honest. If that's an area that we're confident in, or no, we're not going to make false promises. We touched a little bit on the manufacturing side simply because we are geared up for that. We have a long, successful history of that, but that we're not limited to that. We also have a number of individuals that are successful with community placement. We have individuals that provide their own form of transportation that would be assistive for those that don't or that can't in communities with limited public transportation. There's cleaning services. Again, whatever the need is, a simple phone call to ask, hey, is this something you would offer, or is this something that you think you could start to offer, starts to generate those possibilities.
Okay, Craig. Well, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Again, to find out more information on COF and their day service programs or any of their programs, make sure you call them at 785-242-5035. All right. We'll be back with some more of your favorite classic rock songs right here on your Flint Hills Classic Rock Station at 97.7 The Dog.